I've been pushed up here by the Lord. So be calm. I gotta be calm. Um, as you know, in my growth to become closer to the Lord, uh, I've been fighting to release myself to get closer to our Father, and so it's been kind of tough just to do what He wants me to do, because I'm so used to just doing my own thing. But this week I've had a change happen on Tuesday, and to give you the story, it's kind of started a month ago. This is about work, and we had a problem with flooring, and it'll seem like a simple solution, but to me, it's changed my whole outlook on releasing myself, and knowing that the Lord has the way for me, and I just have to follow it. So a month ago, we got a call about a flooring. Weren't happy with it. We send the flooring people, guys in. They took a look at it. The problem was they don't make this flooring anymore, so there's no flooring anywhere. They couldn't find any more, not even a piece or two. So they went in there and said, we can't do anything about it. We don't want to even attempt it, because if we ruin the floor, we have nothing to replace it. So next thing, it goes to the office. They call me. Jared, can you go in and take a look and see if anything can be done? So I go in and I said, the homeowner was there, so I'm explaining to her, yeah, I can see why they didn't want to touch the floor. If we ruin anything here, we have nothing and to replace it with. And where it was in the home was a high traffic area, like this area here. So whatever you did, you were going to see. So, and this flooring is engineered flooring, so it's kind of like a laminated. It's wood flooring, but if you are too rough with it, it's going to flake and it's going to ruin the floor. So I explained to her, okay, I'll try to do something here, but what I might have to do is take pieces from your closet to replace the flooring here. So I'll leave it with you and I'll talk to the office. Anyways, like long story short, a week later, I got the call, Jer, you got an appointment for whatever, that March. It was on Tuesday, whatever that date was. So I had a week or so, 10 days to think about this and to kind of pray about it, which I did. And last Sunday when I was here, I prayed quite a bit about it, among with other things, but that was on my mind because I knew it wasn't going to be an easy job. And so Tuesday came, and I was doing other jobs in the morning, so it was after lunch. I had lunch. I prayed through lunch about it, and then I just relaxed. The Lord said, don't worry about it. Just do what I tell you to do. So it's exactly what I just got my tools, what I thought I might need. I started going to the home. There was a note on the door, Jerry, I'm not home, I'm dog sitting. Go in, make yourself at home. Good luck. So I said, yeah, okay. So I went in right away. I saw the area, went down. I had my kneeling pad down, and I just started praying. Nobody was there, so I just started praying. And I said, help me through this. What do you want me to do? And I felt so relaxed. And I was just looking, and I'm looking at my pail with tools. And he said, take your knife and score around the outline of the flooring, which had to come out. I said, okay. So anyways, I'm down and I score all the way around. I said, okay, what next? He said, take your small crowbar and put it in the side and gently lift. So I'm going to the right side because I'm right-handed. He says, no, left side. I go to the left side, okay, and I'm looking. I have my glasses on so I can see, because you got to remember that the opening's just the width of a knife. And anyways, I get the crowbar there, and I get it underneath, and I just lightly, oh no, I said, I take the hammer now, and no, you don't need the hammer, just use the top of your hand. I said, okay, so I'm tapping the top, and I saw the floor move. I said, okay, what's next? He says, take your other crowbar and put beside it and do the same lightly. It was like unbelievable. It started lifting slowly all the way down, and the piece was about 3 feet long. And by the time I got to the end, the thing popped right up. I just stopped and I started laughing. Like I could not believe what just happened. And I just started saying, thank you, Lord, thank you. I don't know what you did, but thank you. So make a long story short, I finished what I had to do, get everything back together. And now I was facing this way, but which the door would have been behind me. And now I'm facing towards the door, and I'm down on my knees, and I'm thanking the Lord. Like I'm just saying, I just can't believe this just happened. And a co-worker came in at the time just to see if I needed any help. And he came in, and I was facing him, obviously. He was coming in, and he looked puzzled. He had this puzzled look on his face, because this has only been an hour, and I had the whole afternoon to do this. And he had this puzzled look because gee, have you started? And I said, well, I'm done. And he said, you're done? And he's looking down. I had it covered because I had to re-glue it all. And I said, yeah. He says, how'd you do that? I said, it wasn't me, it was Jesus. He looked at me. He looked at me. He knew I was, newborn Christian. So he kind of laughed, but he had that nervous laugh. And I said, no, really, it had nothing to do. I had no clue what I just did. It just happened. And he looked at me. He says, no, Jared, it was you, right? I said, no, it was Jesus. And we just left it at that. But what the story is about is now I realize I can release myself, knowing that I can ask him what needs to be done, and I don't have to worry about going in the wrong direction anymore, Before I was always worried, that might be the wrong direction. I might make a mistake or something like that. But I realize now, and it's taken this long to get to this stage, and I'm still growing, but that was a major step for me to realize that he would do that for me. And that's the story. I thought it kind of went with everything we talked about today. So, all right. Okay. Well, I hope you could hear me.